I've got one more image here that we're going to go ahead and enhance. Let's throw this adjustment layer away and we'll start over. Now this photo has substantially faded over time. The reds have been left behind while the other inks have faded. One way to check this is to call up the histogram palette. Let's pull this over. And if I click up here in the submenu, I could say, show me all channels. And this data is very useful. You can see that we have a gap over here in the shadow area for our reds, while in the green and blue channels, there's a lot of missing detail in the highlights area. Let's go ahead and add a new adjustment layer for levels. And this time, we're going to make adjustments on a per channel basis. So I can click the channel menu and choose red. There's that gap. Think of this as a teeter-totter, and you want to put the black point right where this data starts to rise. Not at the end here where it's flat, but where it starts to rise and actually go up. Same with the white point. And then think of this as the teeter-totter. You have to move this left or right to find balance. This little spike right here makes me think that I need to move this a little bit to the right. Let's just tweak that a little bit. Good. Let's do the next channel. Same thing now. In this case, the black point's all right, but we need to bring the white point over. Let's bring that over, right to where that begins to rise, and find the middle area. That seems about right. It really is just a visual guessing game. Notice how the red and green channels are starting to line up here. Let's go to blue, and we'll pull this in right to where that starts to rise. Find the midpoint. And at that point, we've done a really good job of fixing the color problems with this image. The original and the corrected. And the skin tones have really come back out. I'll go back to the composite RGB view and just make some subtle tweaks. We'll go ahead and pull the midtones up just a little bit. And I'll adjust the output levels to knock the whites down so they're not quite as hot. And at that point, we can click OK. A quick toggle of the layer will show you the original and the new. And what we've discovered here is that layers can effectively be used as a color correction tool on top of just an exposure adjustment. This is why it's my favorite adjustment for fixing graphics for the television screen.